Egypt emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking. Hegazi. Gets into some space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. El Neni. Egypt looking to pass their way through. He's going for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Egypt! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Egypt make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now it's Nzola. He's played it back. Distributed tidily. Trezeguet. He's picked his way through. That has been slung wide. And this is Marmouche. Goes for a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Egypt are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Trezeguet. Egypt leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Showing good... He's having a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Over to the left. Trezeguet receives it in a wide position. There's the delivery. He's got tall. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Played out towards the right wing. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He was under real pressure there. Tries to play it through. El Neni. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. And the shot! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Marmoush. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Egypt find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the finish! Great football, shot and save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He might be in here. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Aimed beyond the defence.
He'd be disappointed with that.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's really well cleared. Oh, that's a key interception. That's headed upfield. No, he's not getting his way this time. Can he get on the end of this? It's a searching pass. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Nzola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that has not gone well. Egypt finding their passes. Mohamed Salah. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Egypt will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we are back underway. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chooses to go cross-field, and he's intervened well there. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Deftly away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marmouche. No, that's been intercepted. Freddie. Egypt needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. It's a pretty loose pass. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Está acontecendo uma substituição.
And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Nzola. Takes a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the most accurate pass. He has found a way through. Now, can they get him away? That pass has been well intercepted. He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Angola really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Egypt still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Trezeguet. Shoots! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, he's burst through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Egypt are making a change. After this, just one opportunity. Chance! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, almost a sixth!
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Cleared away. Mohamed Salah. Salah crosses. And it's hoisted clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mohamed Salah. Into the last 5 minutes. Freddie. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mustafa Mohamed. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring, the referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone direct. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim? So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's got tall, and he's kept it out. Francisco Conceição. Cambiasso. Cabal. Played back into the centre. Koopmeiners. Cabal. Now it's Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chiesa. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Yildiz. Conceição. Yildiz. Conceição. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee. And here's Yildiz. Oh, just skips past his man, and he shoots! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Di Lorenzo. Looks to the other side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dumfries. Di Lorenzo. Guendouzi. Spread out to the left. Now it's Chiesa. Guendouzi. And here's Inzaghi. It's run loose here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Inzaghi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's been drilled in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Almost half an hour in now. And Bastoni. There's the crossfield ball. Cross to the back post. Play. Inzaghi! Goal! Barcelona! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious. And
it's a mighty effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! De Ketelara. Di Lorenzo. Çalhanoğlu. Costa Curta. Now it's Conceição. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Chiesa. Çalhanoğlu.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Knocks it into space. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! It's Renlu. Good chance here! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Locatelli. And it's Cambiasso. Now Kelly. Cabal. Locatelli. Yildiz. Cabal. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a super give and go, and that there's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're off again. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Not the most accurate pass. McKennie. Conceição. Now that's well seen too. He's looking wide. Costa Curta. And Bremer. Dumfries. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Inzaghi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
De Ketelaere. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And he's gone backward here. Danger averted for now. Kelly. Thuram. Yildiz. And it's McKennie. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Cambiasso picks it up now. And they're back on the ball again. Conceição. McKennie. Real chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's in a great position here. Pass somewhat off target. Di Lorenzo. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kalulu. And it's Cambiasso. Cabal. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bastoni. Nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. Koopmeiners. Cabal. Koopmeiners. Locatelli. And he's forced to go back. And it's Cambiasso. Now it's Conceição. Yildiz. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 25. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Threads one in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, this looks sharp. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kalulu.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Oh, super find.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's David. That's been cut out, well played. Ball's gone out of play. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
McKennie, over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. McKennie. Thuram. That is good strength. Dybala. To Çalhanoğlu. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable